So we're going to talk about presentation number 1.9, which is the legacy of cornrows. And the legacy of cornrows really talks about a tradition of cornrows. I think you know what they are. And they are something that goes back at least 2,500 years that we can see. And I am reasonably sure it goes back a lot farther than that. So this isn't a new thing by any stretch of the imagination. And you're going to actually talk about the legacy of cornrows. Before I go any further, you're saying, why am I doing this in computer science class? And the reason you're doing this in computer science class is because ultimately we are going to be doing work with cornrows using software that actually creates cornrows. And you're going to get into some programming things that are really kind of cool that allow you to make cornrows like this. And that's where this project is headed. So without further ado, let me go over what the project is. And what's going to happen is you are going to do a brief slide presentation submitted to Flipgrid describing the legacy of cornrows. And I gave you a video on this assignment that says how to submit the item on Flipgrid, how to do the presentation on Flipgrid. So watch that video. That's not what this video is for. This video is to tell you what the presentation is. The other video is to tell you how to turn it in. This one's long, that one's short. Now, you can do a brief slide presentation submitted to Flipgrid describing the legacy of cornrows. You're going to review the background on the CSDT website, Culturally Situated Design Tools website, right here. This link right here takes you to this page. And the information's right here: African origins, Middle Passage, civil rights, hip hop, and Afrofuturism. You're going to do a presentation 5 to 7 slides at most, summarizing what's going on, showing the relationship from 2,500 plus years ago here and why we see all of this ancient art and how it was used, because it says right in there how it was used. And then you're going to tell me that all the way through what it's meant in each of these particular pages, right through Afrofuturism, including this costume right here, which if you ever saw the film Black Panther, this costume was designed for Black Panther based on the movement of Afrofuturism, which is Black authors creating science fiction. And so it's kind of neat. You'll see that there's a lot of, if you're looking already, you're seeing a lot of geometry, right? Spirals, and you see triangles and angles and grids and patterns and circles and just tons of math and geometry and design and creativity going on in all of this. So that's why we're doing it. Now, you're going to end your slide, you're going to do your 5 to 7 slides describing the legacy and history, and you're going to end with 1 or 2 slides of people you currently see carrying out the tradition of cornrows. Now, they talk about it here when they put in, and it's a little bit out of date, but they have a picture of Allen Iverson. So if you have famous celebrities or sports figures or artists, I think it's Alicia Keys, if you have artists like that, you certainly can include those people. Or if you, what would really be neat is if you included people you knew, friends, family members who are carrying down that legacy, because you're talking about something that's got roots that are thousands of years old, not hundreds, thousands, which is kind of neat. Do that presentation. Couple of things. Make sure that there are no more than 15 words of any kind in the presentation. No more than 15 words. That lesson I gave you in the other film, you'll see that there's only 15 words here. You get off the hook a little bit for the meme, but if you count it, even if you count their names, there's 15 words in this entire presentation. It can be done. It tells the story in pictures, not in blah, 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 because nobody wants to watch you reading stuff, right? And then you may use images from the website. Yes, you can use these images that are in here, and you can copy them, right-click, copy, image, and paste. But you also can find other famous celebrities who you know, and you can include them in what's going on. And that's kind of neat too. You do have to speak. I do expect you to talk. You may work in groups of 2 or 3, and just make sure that I know who's working on this presentation. But if you've got a group of 2 or even a group of 3, all of you must speak in the video. And if you don't know how to submit to Flipgrid, I've got a link. It's not quite in yet because I haven't uploaded the video, but there's going to be a link of how to submit things to Flipgrid so that you don't have a problem submitting things to Flipgrid. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching.